What's up, guys? It's Brian with NeverState.com. Probably already know that. But I think what I'm gonna do is start answering some of your Q&A questions at the beginning of a lot of my videos. I got some amazing questions for Q&A, and some are terrific for that format where I can roll through 20 questions in a video, give you a 15-second answer, and it's done. However, some of you asked some very in-depth questions that I'm not really comfortable just skimming over, so I thought I'd start answering them at the beginning of some of my videos so that you guys could get your answers, and then for the Q&A, I will just knock out a bunch all at one time. Good? Good. Cool with you? Good. Also, you're gonna wanna stay tuned to the end of the video because I've got a ton of awesome opportunities coming up, a bunch of stuff that I'm really excited about that I wanna tell you guys about. Some stuff's coming up next week that I may need a little bit of your help with. I'm gonna show you guys the shorts I just got back from my nationals competition. They look amazing. I basically am just gonna fill you guys in, so keep watching. All right, so the question for this video comes from Jacob D, who wants to know, if you find yourself stagnating on a specific lift, how do you overcome that? Do you just continue with the program as planned, or do you shift things up? All right, a couple things could be going on here. It sounds like from the way you phrase the question that you're talking about stagnating during a program. So let's just say that you're doing 5-3-1 and you're on your second wave, week 2, and you can't hit your numbers. If it is percentage-based programming, you find that you cannot make your lifts, then you probably set your original 1 rep max as too high. That's why Wendler talks about setting a training max, like 90% of your real 1 rep max, so you can continue to progress longer. So if that's what you're talking about with a percentage-based program, I would just reset your maxes and continue with the program. That's not gonna hurt anything. Now, if you're talking about linear progression like 3 sets 10, 5 sets 5, 4 sets of 8, or something like that, then it's probably time to switch things up. I think you have to be brutally honest with yourself and ask yourself if what you're doing is actually beneficial. A lot of times people will do things more to stay busy than actually make progress. If something is not helping you, it's hurting you. So if you stagnate programming wise, it might be time to shift things up, it might be time to switch a program, or it might be time to trim some fat off of it.
I miss fat.
Now, if you're talking about at the end of the program, you stagnate, you plateau,
Planes. Come on, plane.
Now, if you're talking about plateauing on a certain lift at the end of a program, so let's say your squat went up, your dead went up, but your bench did not. A lot of people in that boat. What should you do then? I think, again, you have to be brutally honest with yourself and look at 3 things. Number 1, are you actually putting the work in, and is the work good? This goes back to your programming. Are you doing something from a reputable coach, or are you doing something that you got out of a fitness magazine? Are you actually following all the reps, all the sets, all the conditioning, all the mobility? Everything that that coach wrote is there for a reason. Don't go off the page, otherwise you're not doing the program. You need to stick to what is written. Number 2, how's your diet? If you're not putting the right stuff in your body, it's not gonna perform the way that you want it to. If your diet's bad, your training's gonna be bad, and I know that sounds like common sense, but believe it or not, that is not that common. And number 3 is your recovery. How much are you actually taking the time to sleep, and are you taking your recovery seriously? Now, when it comes to sleep, I am no one to listen to because I hardly sleep at all, but that is a problem that I've dealt with forever. It's something that I've been dealing with since I was a kid, so let's take me out of the equation. Even though I may not be sleeping, I still allot downtime. So I may be on the couch or I may be in my bed laying completely awake, but I refuse to move. I refuse to get up and do stuff because I need that rest. I need that downtime. But if you are able to sleep, I would encourage you to get more of it. Most people need at least 8 hours a night, and many will get even better results with 9 or 10 hours of sleep a night for those who are very serious about building strength and muscle. Now, where is the line between sleeping too much and being lazy and not sleeping enough and not seeing results? Couldn't tell you, but I really think the number 1 way to break a plateau is to fix your technique. Whenever I am stuck on a lift and I'm actually putting the work in, my diet is in check, and I'm recovering just fine, then it's 100% of the time my technique. So when I am truly stuck on a lift, I will completely tear it down and start from square one. I'll relearn the lift, I'll change my cues, I'll have another coach look over it, I will videotape every single one of my sets. I will mindfully practice every single rep. I won't just go in and blow through my workout. Every single rep, I'm thinking about my cues, my job, just doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing to fix that technique. I will completely start over at square one like I have never done the lift before in my life, and I'll build it back up. Now, once you've been somewhere one time, it's a whole lot easier to get there again, so the jumps obviously go a lot faster, but I seriously do not progress if my form starts falling apart at all. I tear it all the way down, rebuild it back up, and break that plateau. That's what works for me, and thank you, Jacob, for the question. Now for the stuff I'm excited about. So the first thing is that Cale Beck from Starting Strongman reached out to me, and I'm gonna do his podcast tomorrow, and I am super excited about it. Everyone in Strongman knows who Cale Beck is, and he has been a huge part of growing the sport. If you have no idea who I'm talking about, go to startingstrongman.com. He has got so much information there, it's ridiculous. If you're looking for a strongman gym, he has a directory where you can actually go through, search your area. There may be a strongman gym right around your corner, you just don't know about it, but if you go there, you'll find it. So we're taping that tomorrow. I'm not sure when it's gonna air because I know he's got a lot of things on his plate. I know the feeling. But that should be coming out soon, and I will definitely share it with you guys when it does. But I am super excited about that, and I really wanna thank Cale for this opportunity. The second thing is one of the guys who runs a strongman section of Reddit reached out to me and asked me to do an Ask Me Anything segment from 12 till 2 Eastern Standard Time this upcoming Wednesday. I don't really know what to expect, but hopefully people aren't mean to me. So if any of you are part of Reddit and you're free this Wednesday, it would be awesome if you came to that Ask Me Anything and you threw me up some softball questions so that I could look okay. Maybe even good. Probably gonna look like an idiot, because I tend to do that. That'd be awesome. You guys are the best. The third awesome thing that I'm excited about are the good people over at the Loyal Brand Clothing Company. You can find their stuff at theloyalbrand.com. Got me back my shorts, which they put some printing on for me. Here's the front. You guys can see my sponsors. Never Say Athletics. Can't sponsor yourself. Try to stop me. We got Days Professional Services and the Loyal Brand Clothing Company. That's the front, and here is the back. You guys see that? Awesome. Very special thank you to John from the Loyal Brand. Go over to loyalbrand.com, check out his stuff, buy some shirts. That's where this shirt came from. That's where a lot of shirts that you see in my workout videos, that's where they all came from, is the Loyal Brand. Good company, awesome people. And if you live in Maryland and you own a car, look up David's Professional Services in Beltsville, Maryland. The guy is one of the best people I've ever met in my entire life. He's not only my sponsor, he's one of my best friends, and he's probably the only mechanic who can fix your car as well as deadlift it or squat it. You thank the people who help you, and I could not be going to nationals if it were not for these two companies, so thank you guys so much. And thank you Never Say Athletics. Shut up. Okay. And finally, as you guys are probably sick of me hearing about, of course you know Nationals is coming up in a couple weeks, so I am super busy, but everything is coming down to a point, all positive things. Super excited, but I did want to thank you guys, not only for every single one of you who watch these videos, because every single bit of that helps, but also to you hit the support button. Because of you guys, we have a nice new camera that we get to take to Nationals, hopefully get some cool footage of the stuff. Hopefully I don't fall on my face like on that farmer's walk from last year. But as time runs down, I do need to cover a couple things. If you bought a personalized program through my site from me, it should already be done. You should have already received it. If you are planning on buying one, please do so before the 24th. If I receive the order before the 24th, I can guarantee you that I will get it to you before Nationals. Nationals is the 28th and 29th. I leave the 26th. So if you get me the order before the 24th, you need to email my site first, because I need to get a bunch of information for you before I can personalize a program for you, obviously. But if you are interested in that, you need to get me the order before the 24th. Otherwise, you're gonna be waiting probably until after Halloween. That's October 31st. Typically, I get them done within 3 or 4 days, but right now it is super busy. But if you do get me the order, I will get you your program. Promise. And thank you very much to all my online personal training clients. As you guys know, I'm shutting that down on the 24th, and we'll pick back up November 1st. But if you are thinking about buying online personal training, hold off until November. The rest of October, it's not worth the money. I will not be able to give you the personal attention that it deserves. So hold off to November 1st. For those you don't know, I take 10 clients a month. First come, first serve basis. I don't take more than 10 so that everyone get personal experience. If you're interested, cool. You can email me. We can set something up for November 1st. If not, keep watching the videos. But that's it for me right now. Hopefully you guys got something out of talking about Plateaus at the beginning of the video, and hopefully you guys can be excited with me. Thank you guys again for hitting the support button, for watching the videos, for buying the programs, to Loyal Brand, to Days Professional Services. All of you are awesome. Without you, I could not be doing this, so I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. But until next week, keep working hard, do something amazing with your lives this weekend, be nice to each other. Come on! And I'll catch up with you then.